What's going on, traders? In this video, I'm going to be talking about the role of mindset, psychology, and how things outside of the charts can impact you when you're on the charts. Now, this is coming directly on the heels, just happened, so I'm hopping right on here while it's fresh, of me burning two solid 50K accounts that I was working on with Top 1 Futures. Not super stoked about that, but that's the transparent part about this. Unfortunately, added two of those bad boys to ones that have been burned. I knew exactly where this came from, which is why I'm making the video. So point of the video for two things is going to be, one, transparency, right? Things happen, you lose accounts, but why they happen, right? So unfortunately, today I went to my second funeral now of this week. Now, not direct family members, right? Grateful to say that, but definitely heavy stuff, right? Stuff that can impact your mindset, your psychology, your ability to regulate, self-regulate yourself, emotional control, all of that type of stuff when you hop on the charts and you have risk on the line. You know, even though 50K accounts, instant funded, where I'm at in my life price-wise, you know, are not a big deal, there's not make or break, I still treat them with respect, right? I still want to work myself towards a live account with Top 1 Futures, and just blowing them, you know, because you are obviously not in a good spot to trade is not the goal. So the point of this is to say, I think that a lot of times, and this hasn't happened to me in a while, definitely hasn't happened to me in a while, but I probably haven't had to be dealing with something in between, in the middle of my trading day where I'm trading before and after, something heavy. This stuff can play a role. Things outside of what's going on directly on the charts, your mindset, you know, maybe it's not what I'm describing here, but it's, you know, some kind of stress in your outside life, you know, family stuff, your own personal stuff, you're not feeling well, you're feeling sick, you're overtired, hungover, right? All of this stuff can be a risk factor, and it's up to us, in a way that I did not do it today, to decide, hey, you know what? Need some time. Maybe I need a couple hours, maybe I need a couple days, right? Depending on what exactly it is you have going on. And to recognize that, you know, you might not be in a spot to really be fully focused, right? And that's kind of what I had going on today. Just not solid focus, and a lack of regard for risk management. Just a complete lack of regard for risk management, and, you know, trading away while your mind is in a completely different spot. Dust settles and you go, wait a minute, what the heck was I doing here? So I think it'd be good to talk from a spot, right, of experience where, you know, I'm fairly happy with my trading most of the time, but there's certainly times like today, like right now, where I am not happy with it at all. And to say, you know, where I think that stuff comes from. You know, I don't think that it's a coincidence. I think it would be a, you know, a big coincidence to say that I had a pretty heavy day off the charts, difficult, you know, thing that I had to go and do. Hopped back on the charts and then immediately burned two accounts, right? You know, one that was working its way towards a payout, right? High watermark, under $1,000 from taking a payout. Another one pretty fresh, but you know, that's the important part of what I'm doing right now as well, which I think you guys can do when these things inevitably do happen. You know, tough times within trading. Try to reflect. Try to identify, you know, that cause or that risk factor so you can be better prepared for it next time. And that's something that I'm definitely noting today, which is, hey, if you got stuff going on outside the charts, you know, again, maybe not to this level, but anything in between, be aware of that. Be aware of how that can affect you when you do hop back on the charts. So anyway, guys, sucks to make these videos. It's not fun to talk about losing accounts, but it does happen. Happens to everybody. I don't know anybody yet that hasn't lost an account, but I think this one can be helpful to say, hey, take a look at what, you know, you have going on off the charts. Be cautious when you come back onto the charts. Make sure you are able to really fully focus, be aware of what you're doing, have your mind in that spot, and treat your trading with respect. Hope this helps, guys. Quick disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor. I don't provide financial advice. Nothing I say or do is a suggestion or recommendation to do anything at all. Trading's risky. Most traders do lose money. I'm just an idiot here yapping on YouTube for entertainment purposes only. Read CFTC Rule 4.41 on simulated trading, which is what this is, even in funded prop firm accounts, and the affiliate and partnership disclaimer that says I stand to make money from links and codes in my content, like Top 1 Futures, code RDF, Bookmap, and others. Talk to you guys soon. See you trading live here on YouTube, 9:30 a.m. and 3 p.m. Eastern every dang day.